scatter plot. It is a Shine DOE optimization tool. It is used to find the realistic specification and tolerances, tighten the tolerances of important variables, and open up the tolerances of unimportant variables. Here a question is arise, why we need to control the tolerances? Because of the tolerances affect the cost of the product. It's how affect the cost, such as when the loose tolerance of important variable, it will increase the cost in terms of customer dissatisfaction, product recalls, poor field reliability, high warranty cost, and competitive disadvantages. Same as when tie the tolerance of unimportant variable, it will increase the high scrap and rework, higher supply cost, shorter tool life, more realizing cost, no correlation with actual customer need, and in many other forms. Where it is applicable, we have two DOE optimization tools. First one is RSM, that is called Response Surface Methodology, and second one is scatter plot. RSM is used when there is a interaction effect which exists between two or more input variables, and scatter is used when there is no any kind of interaction exists between input variables. So, what is scatter? Scatter is a graph which shows the correlation between the two variables, such as relation between environment temperature and consumption of the cold drinks, weight of cake with respect to the baking temperature. For plot the scatter, we have two variables. One is independent variable take on the x-axis, and another is dependent variable on the y-axis. Scatter graph gives the indication of the correlation between input variables in terms of type of correlation and the degree of correlation. Sample size. For determining the realistic dimension through scatter plot, we need to take at least 30 number samples. Here, as we seen, the values are increases together, so this is called the positive correlation. When one value decreases as other increases, this is called the negative correlation. Here in this graph, the data is scattered and not showing any relation with the green wire. This situation is known as no correlation. Degree of correlation. When the data concentration is higher in the particular area, this is known as high degree of correlation, and when this is low, it is called the low degree of correlation between the variables. Vertical intercept. For concluding the actual effect of the variable with the green wire, the amount of vertical intercept is a measure of the total contribution of the all input variables to the green wire, other than the input variables or in the scatter plot red X. Interpretation of some graph. As there is a huge change in the green wire, even though the input variable X is constant, so the variation in the green wire must come from the other input variable, not X, which is taken on the x-axis. Same as there is no variation in the green Y despite large variation in X, the input variable, so that X has no influence on the green Y. The point is that there must be tilt in the scatter plot in order to have correlation. Determine the realistic tolerances. Select the green Y and its USL and LSL on the y-axis of graph. Then select a range of values or levels for the red X variable and run 30 such value of the red X and note the corresponding green Y values. Then draw a median line, which is called the line of regression through the 30 plots. After the draw a line on the either side of the median and parallel to it and should be equidistant from the median. Then draw a horizontal line from the USL and LSL of the green Y to the intersect the top and bottom line of the parallelogram. Then draw a line at the intersection point perpendicular to the y-axis up to the x-axis. This represents the maximum and minimum realistic tolerances for the red X input variable. Any value of the right X of the maximum and left of the minimum results in a rejection of the green Y specification. Thank you.